Hey guys, welcome back. DreamReaver23 here with another Let's Play episode of TerraFirmaCraft. We have survived through the night and made it on our way. It is daytime, lovely sunshine coming down onto the trees and getting some of that vitamin D. D on my shirt, D23. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing fine, dandy, lovely, and amazing. Now, today we're going to be doing a few things, and some of which I've already started because I forgot to open up my microphone last time when I started recording. So I had about 15 minutes in. I was like, oh no. Actually, it was probably about 4 or 5 minutes, but still, it was rather annoying. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to be going and making some of the clay bowls, which you can see here. I actually have already crafted some because, like I said, I started recording this already and then messed up. Now, with the clay bowls, we will actually fire those into a kiln. And to fire them into a kiln, you simply just dig down one block, you shift right click, and that's going to allow you to place those bowls inside of the hole that you dug. So that'll be your fire pit. Now we do need to grab some straw. We can see that we have 3 straw right here. We need 8 straw altogether to fire a kiln. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to grab these sticks just because they're right here. And we're going to grab some more of this. Now 8 is the minimum that you need to go through and make the fire kiln, the fire pit. We do also need logs and a fire starter, which we have plenty of logs over there, as you can see by our stacks of logs that we have. Now, do I have the logs on me? I do have some logs on me. So we're going to reach down in here and we're going to right click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not going to let you put any more than 8 in there, so you don't have to worry about that. And then 8 of the logs. Take our fire starter, make another one just in case. And then we got our fire going. So that fire will burn for a while. It actually does take quite a while for that one to burn. While we're over here, we should probably get some of this sand turning into glass. Sand. Now the sand doesn't take nearly as long for it to burn. Make sure I'm not burning my trees down over there. Once this gets to dark red, so it goes very hot and then faint red and then dark red. Once it hits dark red, that makes it to where it's glass. So it does take a bit, and you can only put in one at a time with this setup. So that's kind of annoying, but it's not the worst thing. We have cleared out quite a bit of area right here for our house, for our basement, if you will. But before we can start putting those down there, I need to make wooden planks. And to make wooden planks, I need copper so that I can make a saw. It's a whole process. So we are going to need some more clay as well, and that's probably something that would be good for us to do today, is to find some clay, because we are going to need more clay. So let's go ahead and start doing that and go off on an adventure. Adventures are fun. Adventures are what we do here. So, and we can also explore a little bit more of this little island that we're on, which actually is a pretty good size island. Now on the surface, the best way to find clay is to look for goldenrods. There's a certain type of flower called a goldenrod, and that is a dead giveaway that there's clay underneath it. We can also grab some more of these, I guess. Grab some more of the rocks, make sure we got some. We have some pigs over here, so that's a good sign. I do hear a skeleton somewhere. Now on the ground over here we have some sulfur. Where are you at, skeleton? No, die already. Come on, get back over here. There's another one. Oh, that's, oh my goodness, there's so many in here. Where did all these guys come from? I'm about to die. I'm about to, oh, that's a blue creeper. Nope. Okay, come on. Get into the sun. Woo! All right. So we survived. There was a zombie over there. I saw a blue creeper as well. I don't think that there's any difference in the creepers. But I definitely don't want to test that theory. Do not want to do that. We need to actually set up a spot over here as a homing beacon for like a waypoint for our house. Whoa. Holy crap, there's so many of you guys. We got some lava. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so we made it back safe. Thank goodness. We did pick up some small limonite. Limonite is something that can be used for an alloy, but I don't remember what comes from, what alumite comes from. No, wait, limonite comes from, or what it makes, I should say. So I know that cassiterite makes, is how you get tin. Zinc comes from sphalerite. Take him out. So for right now, my beach. Sounds good. Well, that was a short-lived adventure. What are you? Tetrahedrite. What does tetrahedrite give you? Copper, gold, silver, steel. So copper, okay, so you can get tetrahedrite can give you copper. So that's pretty good actually, because we need copper. I do want to explore down here a little bit. Chicken's way too excited. Did you see his face? Hey, what's going on? It's so exciting down here. I don't even know what's going on. It seems like I'm always coming in whenever the sun's going down. Now, one easy way to get sulfur. I'm actually going to switch over to this one, and we will look up sulfur, because sulfur. Let's actually go to tin steel. So let's look from right here. Sulfur. Sulfur is a small ore found typically around the lava places right there or whatever. Ore generation, sulfur, useless configuration. Okay, yep. So what do you do with sulfur? Alloys, do you need sulfur for any of these? Used in the casting age. Blue steel. So it doesn't really say what you do with sulfur. I'll have to try to figure that one out here in a bit. But I know an easy way to get it is to just take like a dirt block or something like that and then actually click with it, and that'll produce your sulfur. And then you can obviously do that to get it as well. Come back, sulfur. No, I don't want to fall in the lava. Do we get it just from breaking it like this? No, it's not picking it up. So, it is definitely something that you're going to have to work on getting. Alright, well, we got our pottery finished. So let's go ahead and break this. Grab our torches, make sure everything over here is lit. Your torches last typically 48 hours in game time. So that gives you an idea of you know, just how long they're going to last. And an easy way to make torches is to actually just hold a stick up to one of the other torches. Now this method will only give you a 1-for-1. So 1 stick, 1 torch. Whenever you use the fire, you get 2 torches for 1 stick. So that's why that one's a bit more beneficial for doing. I just want to light up this area. Mobs aren't going to spawn on here by default because this is where I spend a lot of time. So the more time you spend in one area, the more, or the less likely, I should say, that mobs will spawn there. No, zombie, you stay in the water. Stay in the water. Try to sneak up on me while I'm drinking water. I'm thirsty, zombie. You cannot attack me while I'm drinking water. Your friends might be able to attack me from behind, but that's them, not you. You do not get to attack me. How's it going, chicken? I didn't want to pluck one of your feathers. I'm sorry, chicken. I'm sorry. Just trying to make it to where it's really well, easily lit so you guys can see what's going on the screen, as well as myself. All right, let's go ahead and switch back over to this screen. Yay. Alright, so we have our 4 ceramic bowls. We should probably clear some of this inventory spot. Got more sand right here. Of course, our fire went out. Just use that up. And this one. Oh, that was a brand new one. Alright, put more sand in here. Because like I said, we will need that. We can fill up. That's basalt sand. Dang it. Alright, there's conglomerate sand. Basalt sand is so freaking dark. Basalt is lava rock, so that's why it's such a dark soil and sand. And now eventually, like I said, we will need to do that. Now to make our gold pan, all we need to do is take one of these ceramic bowls and put it in our crafting system, and we have a gold pan. Now with the gold pan, we can go over here and let's take this sand. We'll keep the gold or the native copper nugget right on us. We're gonna break one of these, and then we're just gonna sit here and right click. We're gonna hold the right click down, And we have to gold pan in a area that's has running water. So light it up just a little bit. Light it up, light it up. So we have the running water right here, obviously. And this will allow us to gold pan. Now you can gold pan each block, so you can do sand or gravel. Are the two types of blocks that you can pan. Now, whenever you pan the gold blocks, it has a chance of, or the sand blocks and stuff like that, it has a chance of breaking the block, right? So we'll go to this one right here, and whenever it breaks the block, it obviously the block is gone. It doesn't happen every time, but it has a chance of doing it. So that's why we can see us kind of running out of space that we can pan. Now this works. You have about 50 times for each little small chunk area that it'll be able to pan. Ah, really? It's the first time that I've ever actually broken a ceramic bowl or a gold pan. So in which there's a small chance of breaking the gold pan as well. So that's why that broke. Once you get to the point to where you're not able to pan for gold anymore in that chunk, you'll be notified. In the chat, it'll say that right there. This area seems to be overworked. You probably wouldn't find much. So then you just kind of move forward a certain amount of spaces, and then you can do it again. But basically, it's just trying to keep it to where in that small area you're not able to just consistently, stay in one area. What the hell? And break your gold pans, apparently. Now we do need to get 10 gold nugget or copper nuggets, so that way we can face this way. So that way we can melt that down. So 10 gold nuggets, or 10 nuggets in general, is your basic setup for making any item, right? So to make a chisel or a pickaxe head or something like that, chisel head, pickaxe head, all those things, it takes 10 ingots. I just want to keep my eyes on making sure I'm not going to get attacked by a zombie, because we don't want to get zombie attacked. It's not my favorite thing. Definitely is not my favorite thing. You stay back, zombie. Stay back and don't try to attack me. I will attack you. Alright, gonna keep on keeping on. And eventually we will fill in all these holes, because I can't stand the sound of that much running water. It just annoys me. So this area is finished, as we can tell right there. This guy has a pickaxe. Can I kill you and take your pickaxe? Come back on land, zombie. Oh, he didn't drop his pickaxe. That sucks. I would have liked to have gotten a pickaxe out of that. Alright, let's go back to panning for gold. I mean for copper. Conglomerate gravel. That's fine. Probably wouldn't find much in this area. Alright, so that's still not enough room in between us and the last place where we were looking. So we'll go over to this little beach. Some beach. somewhere. There we go. Now, the best things to do to start off with is to start off with your saw, and then I would say going with a pickaxe, an axe, or a chisel would be my seconds. Saw is definitely your first most important thing to make, because with that you can make all of your wood stuff. So all your wood panels, all of your wood planks and stuff like that, that is made from your saw. Let's go ahead and fill in this hole. And then after that, like I said, it kind of really depends on what you want to do. If you want to go straight into pickaxe or like mining down and stuff like that, great, awesome, cool. You're probably going to want a prospector's pick, because the prospector's pick comes in really handy. We'll talk more about that in a later episode whenever we actually get to that point of making a prospector's pick. Right now I definitely need to find some more copper. We do have enough right now to where we can make a saw, which would be great to get us started. But before we do that, we're going to have a clay vessel, so that way we can... It's a whole process. There's a whole lot of stuff. There's not just... This game mode is not just like, okay, cool, I got the stuff I need, I can just make it. No, you have to have everything set out on there. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. So what we will do is we will actually set up... we do need to get a little bit more straw. 2 more to be exact. And then let's go right over here. And we're going to open up our pottery system again. And then that's going to show us what we need to do to make the clay vessels. The clay vessels are actually pretty simple. It's take out the 4 corners and you have a clay vessel. Now we will want to also make some other stuff later on, but right now I don't have any more that I can make. Crap, I'm going to need more clay. And I'm going to need food. Where's my food? Where's my food at? Ooh. Alright, that's the last of our food. We need to find some more clay. So let us go on an adventure. And the only place that I actually saw clay was way over there. I've never really been a whole lot underwater. I've never seen a whole lot under here. I've never really looked around too much. I do know generally where we're heading, so I mean that's a good sign. Always a good sign if you know pretty much where you're heading. I mean, I could see our waypoint marker. That's like swimming underwater. You got a problem with that? I didn't think so! I actually could show you what the hot springs do, but I'll have to do that in just a second, because right now we need to find some clay before it gets too late. That in this episode's already running kind of long, so... Do I have any more shovels? Nope. All right, so we're gonna make another shovel so that we can pull more of this clay. And then 2 sticks. Bam, bam. See if we can drop off some of this gravel. Not like that. Oop, nope. There we go. I mean, that's going to be a lot better start. So we have 42 now. Going and keeping it to where we have that up, we can see that to make a ceramic vessel, or I'm sorry, a clay jug, is this format right here, right? So that's going to give us a clay jug. We should actually probably make 2 of those. And those hold water, which is why you definitely want to have multiples of those. So let's make another clay vessel, and then we need to make a clay mold. No, we need to make the ingots. All right, so with ceramics, to make like the metallurgy stuff, it's a different one you have to go for, and that one is clay tools and weapons, necking, clay forming, bronze tools. There we go. So here are your molds and everything like that for forming your different tools. Now, as I said before, the first one that we're going to want to do is the saw mold. So to make that one, it's this, then this, up, and then these 2. So that's our saw mold. Crap, it's already getting late. So we should head back over to our beach. Definitely head back over there. And you can see the different ones. So they're the opposite of what you would use to make the rock tools, because whenever you're napping, you're breaking off the pieces that you don't need, right? So I mean, that makes sense. If you're making an axe head out of rock, you're gonna nap. You're gonna break off the pieces, and so you're gonna have the useful parts at the outside or the inside. Whenever you're doing the clay forming, you're taking out the pieces in the middle because you're making a mold so that you can pour the hot copper, in this case, in there, and that will make it to where, you know, it's filling in that area. It's filling in the void as opposed to using the outside stuff. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back over here and get us set up and everything like that. On the next episode, we will be setting these into burn, the molds that we have and everything like that, and the clay vessels, and we'll be pulling those out on there. So that's gonna wrap it up for this time, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and joining me. Until next time, guys, I am DreamWeaver23, reminding you all to game happy, stay awesome, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.